Spiritual development and upliftment are at the very heart of Islam's message. The entire religion is designed as a path to purify the soul and draw closer to God. This process is known as tazkiyah, which means purification and growth. Here is a comprehensive overview of what Islam recommends for spiritual development, moving from foundational obligations to deeper spiritual states. 1. The foundational pillars, the outer framework. These are the non-negotiable acts of worship that form the bedrock of spiritual discipline. Salah, prayer. The 5 daily prayers are the direct, structured connection with God. Spiritual function. It acts as a constant reminder throughout the day, pulling the believer away from worldly distractions and back to their purpose. It is a source of discipline, humility, and seeking help. Sawm, fasting in Ramadan, abstaining from food, drink, and sexual relations from dawn to dusk. Spiritual function. Fasting cultivates taqwa, God consciousness, self-restraint, empathy for the poor, and mastery over one's base desires, the nafs. Zakat, obligatory charity, giving a fixed portion of one's wealth to the poor. Spiritual function. It purifies wealth and, more importantly, purifies the heart from greed, selfishness, and attachment to material possessions. Quranic recitation and reflection. Engaging with the Quran is not a passive reading but an active dialogue. Spiritual function. The Quran is described as a healing for what is in the breasts and guidance and mercy for the believers. Quran 41:44. Reflecting on its meanings, tadabbur, provides guidance, solace, and a direct communication from God. 2. The heart of the matter, internal purification. Outer actions must be coupled with inner transformation. This involves a battle against the negative tendencies of the self. Jihad al-nafs, the struggle against the lower self. This is the greater jihad. Spiritual function. It involves recognizing the negative commands of the nafs, example, pride, envy, anger, lust, and striving to overcome them. The Prophet said, "The strong man is not the one who is good at wrestling, but the one who controls himself in a fit of rage." Sahih al-Bukhari, cultivation of noble character, akhlaq. The Prophet said, "I was sent to perfect good character." Key traits. This includes sincerity, ikhlas, truthfulness, sidak, patience, sabr, gratitude, shukr, humility, tawadi, and forgiveness. Remembrance of God, dhikr, constantly remembering God through phrases like Subhanallah, glory be to God, Alhamdulillah, all praise is to God, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. Spiritual function. The Quran says, unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah hearts are assured. 13:28. Dhikr is the polish of the heart, keeping it connected to the divine. Supplication, dua, personal, heartfelt supplication. Spiritual function. It is the essence of worship, demonstrating complete dependence on God and fostering a deep, personal relationship with Him. 3. Advanced spiritual states and practices. As one progresses, they aim for higher spiritual stations. Ahsan, spiritual excellence. The Prophet defined it as to worship Allah as if you see Him, for if you don't see Him, He sees you. Sahih al-Bukhari. This is the peak of spirituality, a state of constant God consciousness where every action is performed with excellence and sincerity for the sake of God alone. Muhasabah, self-interrogation, holding oneself accountable each day before being held to account. Reflecting on one's actions, seeking forgiveness for shortcomings, and making a plan for improvement. Tawakkul, reliance on God. After taking all necessary means, one places their ultimate trust in God. Spiritual function. It brings immense peace, freeing the heart from anxiety about outcomes, knowing the results are in God's hands. Tafakkur, contemplation, reflecting on the signs of God in the universe and within oneself. The Quran repeatedly urges people to reflect on creation, history, and their own existence as a way to strengthen faith. 4. The social dimension, spirituality in action. Islamic spirituality is not ascetic, it is lived in society. Serving others, the Prophet said, "The most beloved of people to Allah are those who are most beneficial to people." Serving creation is a means of serving the Creator. Upholding ties of kinship, being good to family and relatives is a major act of worship that brings spiritual blessings. Seeking knowledge, the pursuit of beneficial knowledge, both religious and worldly, is a form of worship that elevates the soul. Summary: the path to God. In essence, Islam's roadmap for spiritual development is a holistic one. Start with the obligatory pillars of Islam, to build discipline and the connection with God. Purify the heart through constant struggle, jihad al-nafs, remembrance, dhikr, and the cultivation of good character. Strive for excellence, ihsan, by worshipping God with the consciousness that you are in His presence. Live your spirituality by being a source of good and benefit to all of creation. The ultimate goal is summarized in the Quran. Indeed, he has succeeded who purifies it, the soul, and indeed, he has failed who corrupts it. Quran 91, 9 and 10.